What have you done?
Haven't put two and two together yet, have we? Do you not notice? I have fused with the crystal artifact. I have made it whole with me.
That's not what I'm referring to, swine. What did you do to the crystal before this? How did you turn it red? What have you done?
What have I done, you ask? I used it as it was meant to be used, fool. What you saw was a true master at work. I used it the way it was designed to be used. Is that not obvious to you?
Explain yourself, wretch! What do you mean, fool? Speak at once!
Watch your tongue with me, fool! You need me, I need not you. Understand that. You only have me as a vessel until I deem you annoying at best. You are for amusement purposes alone, do not forget that. To answer your question, however, to make it simple, I overclocked the artifact. I pushed it far beyond its prior known limitations and used its power to a great degree. Because of that, I could change reality how I truly saw fit. Not just moving worlds together, but I changed the rules of time and space. I changed the rules of everything. To a degree, however. As much as this artifact was powerful, it's not nearly as potent as its core piece. We could absorb more shards all day long and become a bit stronger, sure, but I have a better idea. I decided to use this artifact's power to dig deep into the realm of the unknown, the place called the Void. It's how I learned about its design and what it can truly do. And it's how I knew of its limitations and where they actually were versus where you thought they were. I'm shocked you knew not of this, and you call yourself an artifact of the crystal. Quite embarrassing if you ask me.
You dove into the void, that deep, and came out alive. You didn't lose yourself. How? How did you accomplish this?
I am a fucking genius, for one. You know not who you possess, Phantom. My experience in this field is simple. I have knowledge base in the area of tinkering and such. I am no stranger to this form of science, digging deep within the realm of the void. I found an interesting nugget of truth. That these pieces belong to a bigger piece somewhere. But it's going to take time for me to decrypt this upon further analysis of this information. I noticed the entire pathway to it seemed scattered, like it was made a mess off. Almost as if tampered with. Because of this, I have to do a little bit of cleaning, if that's even possible at all now. I have to salvage what could be an attempt of either an amateur or someone trying to sabotage the information, though. That one seems highly unlikely. My guess is someone else had a crystal and tried to go into the void, and they made a mess of things. And now, to find out where to go, I have to make sense of their stupid mess. However, I did manage to find a smudged name of some kind. Nigelius something. But the words showed roughly another plane of existence, entirely a place unknown to us. Somewhere seemingly untouched by these events. Though, I'd swear they seemed familiar. The extremely corrupted descriptions I could make out were describing something about science beyond science, but I couldn't make out enough to say that is accurate at all. So, I'm not entirely sure what to make of that yet.
So what is your plan then, wretch? What do you plan to do from here? I have an idea. I can dabble into something and find something out. There's another like me out there, different, but similar. She is known as Fantasia. She's been in the void several times at this rate. She uses it as well as other methods to keep track of me, but now has lost that ability altogether because of where you live. which is in this place of unknown origins. She cannot find me, nor you. Perhaps if I can attempt to see what I can grab from her and figure out the rest while you do your side of things in the void, we can find this Vigilance you speak of, and go from there.
For once, you're useful to me. Brilliant. Do your thing then, wretch. I shall do mine. I will continue to conduct my experiments and continue to dig in the void, and before you know it, we shall find this Vigilance, and he will lead us to the brand new core crystal that we are missing. To fuse with that is to fuse with a power beyond power. With that much at my fingertips, I could only imagine what I could accomplish there. What I could become. Let's get to work, shall we?
So, we finally meet. You're Fantasia, correct? Odd way for us to finally come into contact. But it's better than nothing given our circumstances.
Yes, I agree. Now, I need to ask you a few questions since we are short on time here. I wish to not linger, for my time here, as you know, is unknown in length. Where, as I am currently helping my wife with many things right now, and we are on operation as it is. So, excuse my abruptness. You are the one who designed the crystal artifacts, correct? What can you tell me about them? And is there a way to stop them, or destroy them in safe manner that won't affect reality?
Designed them? There must be some form of confusion there. I did not design them, I merely built them. The designs didn't come from me at all, actually. They came from a whole different source. Someone I was both working with and was talking to at the time. Just to make that clear there.
Wait, you didn't design these. Then who did? Who made them?
Oh, my dear, that goes down an extremely long list of years there. They haven't been in touch in ages, I'm afraid. As for who did it, that person is long gone. I haven't spoken to them since I was but a young adult lad still growing in my university years. In fact, these crystals you speak of are just shards from a bigger piece, and the one who designed it is long gone, as I said. I haven't seen nor heard from them in what feels like I can't even say at this point.
You can't be serious. Then how do you destroy them, or is there a way to control them? Turn them off? Something? Anything?
No, you can't do that either. These crystals aren't made to be little machines you just turn off when you want them off. They're just like chalk. You pick them up, use them, put them down, originally meant to be portal keys. The term meant used lightly and loosely there. They lost their original use during creation. Some form of, I wouldn't say corruption happened, but it was definitely a bug in the process of making said artifacts. They were meant to actually be used as a faster way build things and teleport materials in place, and just ease of access. Materialize things, simple stuff. We had used the schematics to build a giant main crystal, and would break off pieces as needed. The core piece would act like the hive mind in a sense. It was like the main source of knowledge. Everything that the pieces were used for would be absorbed into the main core. The core would keep record, and the shards would be used up and replaced as needed. However, issue remained that there was a bug in the creation process. And these shards, as well as the core piece, both showed no signs of withering away quickly, which at first wasn't a huge problem, not until some foul fool got his hands on one and started a ruckus by mistake. We found out what the crystals could actually do and tried to seal them away to be destroyed, but after destroying one, it shattered everything it had touched and interacted with. We lost more than a third of our own city. Lives were lost that day. Destruction had happened. However, this was from forced destruction, not from a piece just withering away on its own. Theory was, it would disperse and that would be the end of it. But to break a shard would be, as we discovered, devastating. So, to answer your question, it's a no. You can't control them nor destroy them. You can seal them away for safekeeping, but that is as far as it goes. We had a full-blown war start out because of these very things, and, well, to put it short, the destruction of a larger shard sent a large bunch of them to God only knows where. However, it seems we found one of the many possible sources which would seemingly be your realm, since, however, we have never messed with these shards. Just locked them away. Wars have been going on since, and it's been a fight to keep troublemakers out of the very vault we locked the core away in, so needless to say. It's quite chaotic over here still. Hopefully that brings some light to your questions.
And this friend of yours? Is there no way for you to contact them again? Who were they? You said they were the ones the blueprints came from, right? What more can you tell me there?
If you're wanting to know if they can help, I have no idea. I don't even remember their name much at all. Really, it's been so long. We were colleagues for an extremely short period of time, just working together on projects, I believe his name was, and don't quote me on this. It's a far stretch, but I think his name was something like Akonios. He reigned from a completely separate world altogether. That's about as far as I got for that, unfortunately. The only advice I can offer you in your time of need here is to seal them away. Forever. Once the core was made and what was supposed to be simple portal keys were taken from it all. Hell broke loose, and it was realized that from the schematics, we don't know if it was our doing by mistake or the schematics were wrong or what. We have no idea what was meant to be a portal key, turned into some weird thing that could, well, do anything to our knowledge. Dangerous things. And now here we are, sorry to tell you, but you may have ran into a dead end for answers here.
And you have the core piece there? The biggest crystal piece? It's there with you? In your city or whatever?
Yes, locked away. Deep within a vault of unknown location to everyone's knowledge but an extreme few. No one knows where it's at. It would take you, who knows how long to find it. Even if you tried, it's safe and out of reach of anyone, really. And that is where it's staying.
Good. Keep it there. But I do need to know more about this history. However, it would be best to do this in person. The more I know about this artifact, the more I can use that to put an end to our situation.
Well, you know my location now. You've been given that much already. I agreed to this strange meet-up in the void. But you are more than welcome to stop by, according to you. We are now literal neighbors in the new universe you have here, called the Nexus or whatever it may be. So you are more than welcome to come by and have a look yourself. I have the feeling it's inevitable we meet. Things are looking strange in the future as it is.
Aye! What's all this commotion in the ocean in here, lad? Talking to someone from another dimension entirely, are ya? The hell were you thinking not inviting me to a lovely little shindig like this between the two of you? Aye, lass. Name's Kaysira Frey, Ashley Kaysira Frey. At your service, you fine looker. The one and only badass with a nice ass, wouldn't you know? But enough of me introduction there. It's a pleasure you find, lass.
Oh, sweet Jesus, if Erin ever met you, dear God.
I hate to break this off and interrupt you, Kaysira. But she's got to go. Perhaps next time, eh? She's coming by after all. You can meet her then, eh?
Before you end this little conference call of yours, lad, can you at least tell me what she meant by Erin? Who's that? Sounds like a fucking party goer to me. I want to meet this Erin. Lickety split, you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. But I'm sure you will regardless. She sounds like she's coming here too. Anyways, and she needs to go as it is. Kaysira, best let her go and leave her be for now, till we meet in person.
It's been a pleasure, Miss Frey. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Aye, no need for all the formalities, lass. Next time, when we meet in real time and space, you can just call me Ash.